Hello there, my lovely legionnaires. How are we doing this morning? I also miss John. John was cool.
He's fine.
I hope they didn't kill him.
Probably just wiped his memory of everything, and then made him continue to be a guard at the Foundation.
I don't know, seems like he's pretty good at getting away.
My brain keeps wanting to call him and his dudes, the MFF instinctively, and that's not right. That's Midwest Fur Fest.
Oh, Midwest Fur Fest.
Oh, MTF?
No, MFF is males finally fucking.
God, you're so right.
And they're kissing, and they're both boys.
I have to read you something I put in a chat, and then you
Okay.
have to tell me if it's too harsh to skeet it.
All right.
We are live on the internet.
We are live, so it can't be slurs.
Oh, Dan, wow. Have I ever said a slur ever?
No, you don't.
I mean, do you want me to answer that publicly?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I
Listen.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to ruin your career like
Answer
that.
it publicly.
Your
Answer it
job,
truthfully.
your
Answer
job.
it truthfully. What's
We
the
can't-
answer? Go
Gang.
ahead and say it. Stop beating around the bush.
Tell them that I say slurs.
No.
Gang,
I know what the answer is.
Gang, what the fuck?
Yeah, I do.
Brave
Gang.
stances today, chat. No,
Gang,
tell
I
me
just-
tell me
Well,
about
I know
your
Danica won't like it, but I'm not in call to argue with her, so.
based. But
because my brother's still trying to get me to play Marvel Rivals, but I'm like, I don't care who. I don't care how hot they make
By
score,
the way,
bro.
Ren was also having the exact same problem you were, so I don't think it's a computer problem, it's a Marvel Rivals problem.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Wait,
well,
Oh no,
based.
Which
I was
problem
I w-
specifically?
And
It wasn't working.
okay. I was
Oh.
going to.
and he was like, why
bring
don't
this-
you just play with us then? And I was
I
like,
would-
well, because I think arena shooters are the hallmark movies of video games. Zero substance, formulaic as hell. Why bother with narrative or game design when we can just make people shoot at each other in a map and rely on characters that I equip to be our charm? So I don't bother.
I don't know. I think that's reductionist, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh no, I think it's very reductionist. In fact,
You
I
come
don't-
at me when I'm wrong.
I don't think it's the word I wouldn't use is harsh, but I'd say it's reductionist.
no, yeah, like
Come at me when I'm wrong.
because, I mean, I feel like that genre serves a different purpose.
You return to work.
Because
You do
like,
that?
I'm listening.
Like-
What?
Yeah.
because like,
There's like a
if you
string
really
to
think about it, like, we need to think when it comes to game genres. We need to think about
Here's Danica.
the goal they typically are aiming for. We need to think about their intent
Oh, yeah,
as
I can't hear that.
a-
What the fuck
a
is that?
genre of game.
It's me, Smile. Hi.
And
It's Aether scratching at our roof.
I am in your
like-
walls. Let me in.
This
Let
happened
me
while
in. I
you two
want to
were
make
gone, and
soup.
I thought I was going crazy.
I want to make you guys
I
soup.
have
Stop,
couple years,
stop
so.
eventually.
like maybe it's just me, and I'm thinking about this now, regrettably.
True.
But like, because this isn't the first time I've heard a similar take brought up about like I'm mainly focusing on the whole narrative part of the take, because like,
How do I get the honey from the beehives?
is a game
Bottle.
if it is a genre where its main focus is on multiplayer really does it really need to have a narrative focus the way a single player game does?
If the bottle isn't working, you can try shears to get honeycomb.
Well, can I get honey from that though? I need the honey.
I think so. Because I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to right-click on them with the bottle.
Because like I'm sorry that I randomly had this think piece in the middle of your funny Minecraft stream, but like,
Okay, wait. Are you right-clicking or are you shift right-clicking?
I'm shift right clicking.
Just right-click.
But they'll get mad at me.
But like
You have to put a campfire under them.
but like honestly, Justin got me thinking about it now, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
What I recommend doing, somebody who deals with a lot of beehives,
Mm-hmm.
put the campfire down and then surround it in trap doors. That way the bees don't spawn into it or fly into it, because it will kill them.
Because I
Things that Things I have had happen to me. My bees have died.
So let's do that.
I thought you were talking about real life bees for a second. That would have been wacky.
We have bees living under the, like they're hibernating under the flower pot in front of our mailbox. We've just decided they live there now.
You ever seen that clip of it's the Family Guy clip where like the guy's like, "You got bees here?" And Peter just goes, "Yeah, it's the world," and then the fucking time stops. Goes. The fucking Dio.
I want you to know occasionally,
They're mad.
Avi, I scroll past the art that I did of you in the Family Guy death pose,
Oh
and
yeah,
it makes me
dude.
laugh.
I need to put that in like everything.
Oh no,
Wait,
I think you have to put the campfire like in the space directly beneath the beehive.
Yeah, because it worked for the first
Is
one,
what
but
I
not
mean.
the second. Yeah, no, well, it is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah,
what are they gonna add
it
a
is what it
campfire
is. It's
song
not like you
song?
aren't God.
Yeah, it's fine. Justin hates TF2. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, no, like, because like again, I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this, but like, I don't mean to let the autism grab random shit and be stuck on it for like 30 minutes, but like,
But
I feel, because I heard the other day, I'm gonna be so real, it's not just what Justin said that made me think about this, because the other day, I heard a very similar take, also related to Rivals, about how, oh, there's nothing in the game itself about the story that tells you why this narrative is happening that led to this game, and I'm like, okay, but does there need to be?
I mean, if it has a story, I would say so.
No, I get that. I want to make it clear. This is entirely just a subjective think piece, and everyone is free to counteract anything I say. I want to make it clear that when I state something, I don't think it's fact. I'm a furry on the internet. I draw hot women for a living. I'm not a fucking prophet. But like,
Fair point.
I feel like, yes, I understand that. I do completely understand that. But like, when it comes to a lot of multiplayer games, like Rivals, for example, the quote-unquote story's really only there as a means to explain why the multiplayer exists. I feel like the intent it should be where we base our critiques on, personally. Like that's how I tackle most of my media critiques, is I think to myself, okay, what is the goal? What is its intended goal as a piece of media?
Justin said it's the exterminator making the sound.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
No,
see.
yeah, that's the thing, Justin. I want to make it clear. I'm not doing this trying to cancel you on my bluesky.com or whatever. It's just entirely because what you said reminded me of a different take I heard, and it made me. And I've had this think piece for a few days now.
We'll post in my news on
And-
Twitter.com.
And thankfully, one of my favorite things about being in Heat and Space is that I get to have these conversations with people who are educated enough to not throw chairs at me the second I say something they don't like.
It's
Hold
true.
on. I'm too tired. I got back from a 9-hour overnight shift, so my chair throwing strength is not optimal right now.
I could hit you
However-
with chairs if you so desire.
However, the thing is that I think that a lot of people need to realize is that there is a story for Marvel Rivals. It's called the comics.
Okay, that was pretty funny. I won't lie.
Like, no, because you know, because here's you know how you follow that up, because you go like, haha, good meme, and then you say, what is the story of Team Fortress 2? Read the comics.
I have to I wish you had a comprehensive list of your biomes, bitch. That would be nice. Son of a bitch. Am I gonna have to do this the hard way?
Possibly.
Maybe.
God damn it. Alright. Well.
Just like, if you show me Marvel Rivals and then I'm like, wow, cool, it looks like a fun game to play, and then some nerd emoji comes up and it's like, but what about the narrative implications? I will like put my hand on your shoulder very gently. I will then put my other hand on top of your head, and with all of the force in my body, crush you like a grape.
You better not mess with my gang. Or you'll be messing with Oofy Goofy, Mr. Motion Man, the little Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
Larry.
What
Let's.
did Larry do?
That audio has been all over the Marvel Rivals fandom for the past
Dude,
week.
It was awesome because I saw that audio with the Paldea Elite Four, and it literally, yes, Larry is Larry, but it had Jita in the beginning, and I commented on the TikTok. I said her hair is stupid and it violated community guidelines.
Well-
And then I scrolled one over and saw people like calling for death.
Okay, one, I mean, Vegeta's hair is kind of dumb. He's got that hairline, and also, when did he become a woman?
No, I mean the one from the Pokemon.
Avi! That's Avi, my guy. I'm gonna put my hand on my shoulder, on your shoulder when I tell you this. I don't understand Pokemon references. You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Her name is Jita.
I thought it was
Gita?
Hair
with a
is
hard G.
stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was Gita with a hard G.
Oh, is it Jita? Whatever, man. Her hair is stupid. She shouldn't be in the game anyway.
I was sitting here thinking, when did Vegeta become a woman? Did I miss the new?
What are you talking
First of
about?
all, clearly you have not watched Dragon Ball.
What do you mean?
God, I've become champion of Paldea.
I'm sorry.
My pronouns are she, her, Kakarot.
Kakarot, I trans my gender.
Not gonna lie. Vegeta would be really.
Chamber.
Vegeta would be really cool as a woman, though. Now that I think about it.
Okay, but like, what if I went into the hyperbolic estrogen chamber?
Well, I'm off to go get my ear professionally power washed.
Good luck.
Have fun, Brooke.
Have fun. Hyperbolic estrogen chamber.
Yeah, you
One
know,
day
the hyperbolic
out here,
estrogen chamber.
1 year of HRT in there.
Can I get the opposite of that? Can I get that hyperbolic testosterone chamber?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was like, we need equality. We need a chamber for both.
Yeah, you'll walk in and then you'll exit and you'll look exactly the same, but you'll have a really bristly mustache.
Fuck yeah, I'll take it.
No, I'm 30.
My dad can never grow a mustache. I'll hit one thing over on him.
Fucking idiot.
Good job,
Do a
dumbass.
It's not even like he's here to see it, but you know.
Do
You
a
know?
kickflip.
You know, I was calling Avi really funny last night when I was talking to my boyfriend about Avi.
As is the
Oh,
one
that's what that
way.
was.
Uh-huh.
This kind of just proves my statement that Avi's funny.
I mean, he is.
Speaking of being funny, Beaton, I have a message for you from me. I finished Black Cat.
How do you
I
feel?
also started Black Cat.
How do you feel?
Okay, so if this was 6 years ago, or 5 years ago, 5 years ago, I would use Sven as my avatar for every video I ever made.
Yeah, I 1000% see that.
He is, listen, he is the man I want to be so bad.
Yeah, that scans.
I love him. He is a fucking gentleman. He is chivalrous. He's a good dad.
God, I
His
can't wait
eyes-
for you to read the manga where it's just 10 times better. I'm stoked for you.
I also, I don't know if you've, I'm gonna share an experience with you that I felt.
Mm-hmm.
So, the art style of the anime, I love it.
Yeah.
It looks like 2005, and it makes me happy.
It's very
and when I
2005.
watch the opening, I love it.
Yeah.
I wish there was like more animation
Yeah, that'd be
and
nice.
yeah, I also wish that things with that are fun, cool, creative endeavors would get money. Instead, we give it to, um and so I get why it looks like that. I would just give Black Cat's anime like a FMAB. Just give us a good old brotherhood.
Yeah.
Black Cat pussyhood.
Understandable. I would as well.
You said
Uh,
I would see. I'd love an adaptation, another adaptation, because I want a version that happens.
What do you mean? No, they're both canon.
I don't know how to express to you that, like. So when Avi was talking to me about like that he'd started watching Black Cat, I was like, first of all, I don't know how to express to you that if you like the anime, I have great news for you about the manga, because the anime is bad.
No, it's good. I liked it. It's why the anime Black Cat is a prime example of why I like wine with my cheese.
The fuck does that mean?
Explain.
It's well, first of all, it's cheesy.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But I watched it.
Oh, so it's
I
good.
watched every single episode with Ellie.
Yeah, as
That
you
is a
should have.
show you watch with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that makes it very enjoyable. But you know what it feels like when I watch it? It feels like junk food. But not junk food like I went to the store and bought all of the Halloween candy on November 1st, and now I'm chowing down on Crunch Bars and Nerds. It feels like I baked a Betty Crocker cake with my mom, and it didn't turn out amazing, and it especially didn't look great, but it tastes really good.
Yeah.
Like, the frosting's a little bad, the sprinkles don't work well, like they don't look good on the cake, the letters are slipping, like it's not very like appetizing to look at. But you take a few bites and you're like, yeah. And then you save it for later.
Right. I'd say so.
If I binged it, I would have been like, this sucks. I would have been like, yeah, wow, it was great,
I'm sorry, you described it as cheesy, and I'm like, oh, so it's good.
Eh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think my favorite, well, one of my favorite moments, because I think it genuinely has good moments, and it has really good shots. Some of the shots in that show are very cool.
Yeah, I would
But
agree.
my favorite moment, aside from every moment that Creed is on screen and Sven is on screen, and just those two guys are just...
So,
Creed is.
question.
I have some great news. The one thing I'll tell you that the anime does better than the manga is in the manga, Creed is not nearly as unhinged. He's still very unhinged, but not as much so as he is in the anime.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can Creed take me higher?
Shut up.
Yeah.
But
You just tell me to shut up.
but like
Yes, that did happen.
I like the main reason I like the manga better is because I think Train's fucking character arc sucks in the anime.
Dude, personally, when I go through my it's so funny you say that, because one of my favorite moments in the entire anime is Creed screaming at Train about what the fuck was your one face turn.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Who are you anymore? You're not the Train that I knew when I started this. And I'm like, yeah, he really isn't.
Well, yeah,
You
because in the manga, he's been that way for like a while. Like he starts the anime funny and goofy and then
Yeah, like a
become
shithead.
yeah he starts a shithead and then you get a flashback to the way that he used to be. Yeah, he starts silly and then becomes and then you see his a flashback to that time. And so it feels a little less rushed for Creed to be like, it also makes a little more sense for Creed to be, or it makes less sense rather, for Creed to be so wild and unhinged about it because it was so long ago, and he's like, dog, get over it.
But I think that makes the doomed or the toxic yaoi like even better for me, because it's like I just finished King and Ashura, which has a version of this type of toxic yaoi, where there is a character who his name's Setsuna. I like him. He was a like lab boy where like people just fucking experimented on him and shit. And main character man comes in and kills everyone in the lab and sets the boy free, but not like sets the boy free. He's just like, get out of here or I'll kill you.
Right.
And then this dude's entire life goal is, I want that guy to kill me one day. And then it goes even further beyond where it's like, I can't let you kill me normally. You can only kill me while using the Kaioken. If you don't kill me using Kaioken, I will simply refuse to die.
Which is pretty funny.
You also get like Todd Haberkorn's entire like Todd Habercussy into it.
Thanks.
You get Todd at his most Habercorn.
Yeah.
The maximum Habercussy.
So
I think we broke Danica.
It's pretty good. You got him. But yeah, like, it's just funny to watch, like, to go from toxic yaoi that's like, I need you to kill me, please. It has to be you. Go to, okay, I need you to kill me, please, but I'm gonna very quickly eat this piano.
Yeah.
And drown in rose petals.
Listen, the one thing I'll say is that while I'm not a big fan of, like, the, I'm not a big fan of the anime. I like the manga way better. I do love the raw, unfettered camp.
He's a Resident Evil villain.
He is a Resident. You're so right. Creed is nothing if not a weird Resident Evil villain.
I was gonna say, we got another Albert Wesker over here.
Yeah, just as weirdly queer-coded as well.
Okay, cool.
I put my whole West Hussey into it.
I love the scene where fucking, like, he's just shredding that piano, going absolutely bonkers on it. And Echidna's like, should I take care of the people in our, like, base of operations? And he's just like, give me more rose petals.
I have to be sad and gay.
I need grain.
Specifically sad and gay. Not one or the other.
I need to, no, I'm sorry. I've misrepresented it. I have to be sad, angry, and gay.
So, the average female-fronted metalcore band, then.
I guess. You'd know more about that than I would.
Because sad, angry, and gay sounds like a lot of them. Actually, sounds like some of the male-fronted ones, too, now that I think about it.
It's just so fucking funny, because, like, I watched Creed get, like, blown up, and then he loses, and then the episode ends, and Ellie's like, well, hope you're ready for the last 4 episodes. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What was the budget on these last 4 episodes? And she's like, dude, it's like, they had to, like, give the executives money.
It's true. We got fuck for the... We got fucking shit for the last episode. I can't wait to watch these fights.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch these still frames.
Oh, Blue Lock Season 2? Here.
Literally. Literally.
I love the exact moment where Danica's and my minds link up from across the cyberspace.
I love watching PNG slide across the screen. I love Blue Lock.
Yeah, it's like how I was talking about trigger shows, and I brought up Inferno Cop, and my friends were like, "What is Inferno Cop?" And I said,
Inferno
"Inferno
Cop.
Cop,
Greatest piece
Inferno
of
Cop
art.
is what would happen if Blue Lock Season 2 was supposed to be like that."
Inferno Cop is the funniest shit ever. Like,
It is like, it's the worst. Well, the best part about Inferno Cop is that when you look at it for a little bit too long, it becomes actual high comedy.
Hey Bun, do you watch a lot of Deadly Premonition streams? Is Deadly Premonition a regular part of your, like, day-to-day viewing experience? Because if so, base.
Real quick, can I add on to subject, but also slightly derail subject?
Okay.
Sure. Go for it.
Hi. As we are about to learn very quickly, big Don fan.
Yeah,
right
same.
here. You know how I know the show is peak? Outside of watching the actual show, I'm catching like other genre remixes of the main theme, and that's how I know that shit is peak.
It's true.
'Cause
I mean, that's what happened.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's what happened to Kickback from Chainsaw Man. Have you heard, like,
God, Kickback is good.
the Latin American version?
Yes!
I have a
The salsa version of Kickback raw!
Hi. So speaking exactly of that, I have a salsa version of Otanoke.
Nice!
That's that one. I was gonna say that's the OP of Don Da Don. The only thing about
Yep.
Don Da Don I actually know about is that song.
Listen. Okay, wait. You have seen Don Da Don. Yes. And read it. Autism coded?
Yeah.
Are they? Okay, cool. I was getting the vibe.
I don't care.
But
I don't care what
want
the
to
creator
assume-
says. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. But so basically,
I'm doing
the
alright.
best way I can explain it without like huge spoilers, Danica, is two autistic conspiracy theorists fall in love because both their conspiracies are right.
Yeah,
It's really fucking funny. There's something that's so fucking outrageously funny about bonding over, like, Okarun being like, I love aliens. Aliens are cool. And I think it's really funny that Momo's like, no, you're fucking stupid. Aliens aren't real. Anyway, my grandma talks to ghosts.
My grandma is extremely hot and also a spirit medium.
See, the only things I know about Don Da Don are the opening theme. The main girl dresses kind of like Yukari from Persona.
A little bit.
Something about balls. And,
We get our nuts back with this one.
And there's like, I can't explain it because I don't know what it is, but there's like a dude who has like ice cream hair and like a mask that looks like big teeth.
Yeah.
Same dude.
That's Okarun.
That's the dude who
that's-
lost his balls.
That's the same guy who got drawn as Chicken Little.
Yep.
Yeah. We getting our balls back with this one, boys.
I saw the fucking one of my favorite fucking fan arts was the fucking bit from Rick and Morty. Where are my balls, Summer?
Also, oh wait, Danica, you like big pretty women, right?
Yes, typically.
Have you seen? You haven't actually. You've never seen Momo's grandmother.
No, I don't think so.
If you would like to look in the sidebar in just a
Tumblr sexy
moment.
grandma.
Okay.
Tumblr sexy grandma, Psycho Ayase.
I fucking Ellie tried to. Well, Ellie
You know-
explained Don Da Don to me, and the way she phrased it was the worst you could possibly say it. She said, he basically was like, all right, so one of them believes in ghosts and says aliens are stupid, and I'm like, okay. The other one says aliens are real and ghosts are stupid. And I'm like, okay, they're both real. And I said, that's stupid.
There's something that's really good about framing all of the, like, cryptids in the world as being, like, aliens. I'm a big fan.
I like the opposite. I like the opposite so much. I don't know if I've ever expressed the bit with Gold Lewis where he has the Area 51 coffin with him that has an alien. Oh, excuse me, a UMA cryptid.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Unfucking believable. How could I have ever?
You were saying, Danica?
So, okay. She's fine. I want to make clear. She's fine as hell. I want to put that out there. But when you opened it with the I like big, the question of me liking big women, I expected her to be bigger. Like, I was expecting,
No, these grew here naturally.
how do I put it?
Somewhere between 9 and 18 feet tall.
Well, not just tallness.
3, 4,
Like,
5,
Oh.
6, 7.
like I was expecting.
10.
I'm gonna be so real. When you asked the big woman question, I was expecting something like Noe Dora Hedoro size,
that's fair.
and you kind of, I kind of feel a little bit let down. I won't lie.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you
Draw her in your art
undersold.
style.
I apologize. Listen, I've been up since 3 a.m. Okay, leave me alone. I'm barely functional.
Understandable and relatable gamer. I don't even know how to explain. Fucking okay. So I did want to talk about this a little bit yesterday, but I got distracted by how good the video game was.
By the homie Frank, yes.
By our
Frank.
homie Frank, who is in fact a real one.
And John, I miss him.
So, I went to, so apropos of not what happened Monday, I had to go talk to my psychiatrist.
Oh, yeah.
That was really funny. I was like, oh, I have to, and I sat there and was like, I have to talk to my psych today. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God damn it. But, wait, huh? What?
Oh, no, she's lost it.
Never mind. I don't know. It's fine. But... What the fuck did I... Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, square. Okay. So, I went to talk to my psych, and listen, it was fine. It was a little funny when, so she sat and listened to me, talk about the last month. And I explained everything that had happened, and she nods, and she's listening. And 3 things happened at once.
Okay.
She went... The first thing she said was, we're upping your mood stabilizers from 2 to 3. I'm like, okay. She's like, I want you to take 3 of these every day instead of 2. And I was like, alright, yeah, that's fair.
Dang.
She goes, she's like, you seem to be doing, like, okay with most of it, all things considered. And I'm like, you would sure think! And then she got up, she hugged me, and she said, at this point you should just start charging people. And I'm like, yeah.
Charging people for what?
For dealing with the stupid bullshit I've had to deal with the last, like, month or 2. They're like, oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah, if you have to, like, keep putting up with this, you should start, here's my rates. And I'm like, yeah, it do feel like that. Which, I don't know what that says about me. There's always a little bit of fear, that she thinks I'm making it up. Like, I've never had a therapist be like, you're lying. What you have just told me is, untrue.
But it is still a thought that creeps into your head constantly.
It's a thought I have pretty consistently. Mainly because, like, the thought of specifically, like, confiding, like, hey, here are the things that are, like, really emotionally damaging to me right now, and I would like them to stop, I'd like off of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. That'd be really great. And the thought of somebody being like, yeah, well, it'd be cool if that was actually happening to you, is be like, oh, cool, thanks.
Alright, Heaton, stop writing your stories from ChatGPT. No,
Is this the part where you get sold to One Direction by your mom?
Yeah.
See, I was just wondering when we were gonna get to that part of the story.
When you get to the other world, give the old man a message. Tell him that someday he and I are gonna break bread together. Yeah, this train's like a lot better.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for that bit. You have to understand.
Told you.
I have a massive love for the jokes about the fanfiction trope of self-insert sold to One Direction, and I think it's funny.
I've never had a therapist accuse me of lying. I did have a therapist once tell me that they just couldn't help me.
I still need to see a therapist.
Oh yeah, you too? You too, Bessie, for real?
Yeah.
It was a
right.
very, it was a very profoundly upsetting experience.
My little brother had a therapist look this 14-year-old boy in the eyes and tell him that he was beyond saving.
That's kind of what happened to me.
I got violent on his behalf, and I'll get violent on yours.
It boiled down to, so one of the things that I, consistently have a lot of problems with, is when it comes to a lot of, my work shit, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. I get very frustrated with, I'm trying to think the right way to put this to not sound horrifically entitled. But, it's difficult to internalize when people talk about, how talented I am, and, oh, you'll pop off any day now, or, it'll be, it'll, at any point, you just have to wait, and, it's been 6 years. It's been 6 years, and I've made progress, I'm not gonna pretend I haven't, but, but we've gotten to a point where things are kind of scary. Because I've not made a lot of progress, and because things happened, TM. So now, because of that, I'm in a very bad place, and it's a little difficult, to, it's difficult when people give you the compliment of, oh, you're so good at something, but have there be no, external validation for that, other than people you know? You just hit the, oh, they're lying. And not necessarily, the tough part to explain, right, is, not necessarily, maliciously, or, for your benefit, even, or even, intentionally on purpose. It's just the bit of, you believe that, but it is just factually not true.
I just like what you do. I don't say much else. I just think what you do is cool as shit. I don't know, homie.
Let's see. So I need black sand.
I just think you do cool shit, and I want you to know that on a daily basis. That's.
You don't
Also,
I will punch you in the head.
Black sand,
also,
rocks, and stalagmites. Okay, I can do that.
Also, apropos to nothing, even though I have no idea what that phrase means.
Apropos means, it just stands for, it's the fancy erudite way to say appropriate. So, appropriately of nothing, which means, so it basically means, it's the way of saying, speaking of speaking,
Alright, cool, erudite, we're using YA terminology now, good to
Oh, do you not know what erudite means?
No, because I'm stupid.
Erudites, I've always viewed it, I was gonna use another one, I was gonna say I've always viewed it as being pejorative.
Stop making up words!
Sorry! I've always viewed it as being condescending, should be the word I use. You know what condescending means!
I know I said not
Yeah, okay.
I'm not that stupid!
Alright, hang on. Aaron. R/explain like I'm 5. No.
Yeah.
I may not know.
I've always viewed it as being condescending, but like, I don't know if it's supposed to be. That's just how I've always seen it.
No, I'm sorry.
But the word erudite is used to describe. Yeah? Little squeak?
Oh, she's
Did you just like shut the fuck up? I'm like, okay. But
fuck up, Mom.
I'm doing my best. I'm stepmother.
That was true.
Brooke is
Stepmom.
mumver.
Okay.
Brooke is mumver. Yeah, mumver is my favorite, and by a lot. But, what the fuck was I gonna say?
You were talking about erudite.
Oh, yeah. It's, when you describe it, it basically means, like, somebody who's intellectual and, like, a high society type.
Yeah.
Keaton,
Yeah?
I may not know what condescending means, but please do not talk down to me.
Okay, hold on, no. I want to address the fact that I'm very happy to know that you have the confidence in my intelligence to know that I know what condescending means.
It's not that hard a word.
You have the confidence of a much taller person.
Because, like, also, Sims Magic, to answer what you were, the question from earlier, if you're not familiar with the Wattpad fanfiction trope of the reader having their parents sell them to One Direction, I can't help you.
It's a classic.
It was you had to have just been there in a particular period of time. By that I mean the 2010s, back when fandom was fun and
truly, like, back when fandom was fun. No, you're so real for that.
No, no.
Like,
end tweet.
Like, I need you to understand. I hate people who are all like, "Oh, back in my day." I hate that shit 99% of the time. But I feel like everyone gets one. Everyone gets one back in my day ass opinion.
Everybody ignore me talking to Emo. No one needs to know what I'm talking to Emo about.
And in my one back in my day opinion is that I think fandom was much better back in the 2010s.
I agree.
That's my one. That's my one.
My back in my day opinion is back in my day when Sonic was never bad. You're just lame. Don't know what fun is.
Back before the Sharpie bathtub incident.
Not the Sharpie bathtub!
Oh, we were talking about, we were talking about the top, like, ships of the year.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, from fandom. And we were talking about how I think the only Homestuck one on the list this year was Dave Cat.
Yeah.
And I made a comment, I was like, the world can't be fully healed until there is no Homestuck on that list. And Brooke said, I don't know about that. I think that they should be there. She didn't say exactly these words, but the first thing I thought of was, much like you keep good bacteria in your stomach to keep away certain infectious diseases, we need to keep Homestuck. Yeah! We need to keep Homestuck to get rid of Harry Potter.
Okay. So, so where is the list, by the way?
Ask Brooke.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then, because I want to see that list.
Sorry, the only reason Homestuck was on the brain is because in another chat we were talking about we think that once you hit a certain age you should be able to change your name for free if you so choose. Mm-hmm. Because some people just get stuck with really shitty names. Boy, I sure do love Navy, spelled Nayvie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no EIGH in there. Not
No,
fucking-
it's not a fucking like Mackenzie, you know, or Ashley. But they were like, yeah, when you hit a certain age, you should just be allowed to choose your name. And my brain just went, Homestuck.
No.
Every once in a while, somebody just reinvents Homestuck.
Side
Oh my
note,
god.
I went to my DMs with Brooke to ask her to send me the list at her earliest convenience.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered I showed her a screen cap of a text conversation I had with my sister the other day that I forgot was super funny because it started because her phone auto-corrected quick to yick.
No!
And I literally went, there's no way you typoed that as yick. And then she responded with, I didn't. It's my phone's autocorrect, not a typo. Why the fuck does your autocorrect change quick to yick?
I was about to say, how often do you write yick, Dove?
Knowing Dove a lot because she really finds analyzing yick fascinating. I've noticed, which
Yeah, it's
again,
like analyzing the room.
as I've said
I
many
guess.
times. As I've said many times before, people can't pick what. Sometimes you can't. People cannot pick what they hyperfixate on. But then after that, I told her, "Bitch, you have a problem," and her response to me saying she had a problem was, and I quote, "I know I write miraculous fan fiction."
Damn,
God.
that's
Me
crazy.
too, Dove. I get it. Listen.
Dude, that really
I will
sucks.
never listen. We talk about celebrity beef all the time, right? You know, as a bit. I will never get over the beef that this grown-ass French man has with a 14-year-old girl.
You do not understand. Dove has been talking my ear off about Miraculous the last few
Chloe
days.
Bourgeois did nothing wrong. She did a lot of things wrong, but she was on the road to redemption. And then Thomas Ashtruck put her back in the dumpster.
Oh, do you
Anyway,
want to know something really funny?
Huh?
Welcome to another episode of If Garth Ennis has one op, I'm dead. So I was sent because I'm special. I was sent Lyo's new video early where he talks about Punisher Max, which you should go watch because it's a very good video. And in the video, he starts the video off with content warnings as well. He should. And he's like, topics of essay, murder, devil shit, Garth Ennis's writing in general. And so I sent him a DM, and I was like, fellow Garth Ennis hater, me too, bestie. And he's like, it's weird too, because like his Punisher shit's pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, I wish he could do that. I'm like, why doesn't he do that all the time?
I need Danica, can you give me a solid?
5.
Yeah.
Because I've never spoken to Dove a day in my life.
2, 3,
Can you
4,
ask Dove her
6,
opinion
7, 8,
of
9.
both Thomas Ashtruck and one Chloe Bourgeois?
Okay, I can ask her that actually because she's ranted to me all the time in the past about how Chloe deserves better and Thomas is shitty.
Oh god, see, that's the correct take. Thank you.
Because like that woman has gone off saying that Chloe could be one of the best characters in Miraculous if Thomas wasn't a bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I don't know what those words mean, but slay, queen.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7, 8,
just
9,
think
10.
that the beef that this man has with a 14-year-old French girl that he created is insane to me. Like, I understand maybe hating a character that you've created, right? It happens.
Yeah.
But you put her on the road to redemption. She was becoming a better person and was using her power as the mayor's daughter for good. She was becoming a better person. And then you decided, fuck that. Put her back at square zero and then introduce her half-sister or something like that that we didn't know about the entire time and just make her Chloe but better, Smile. And actually let her be a Mariah. I hate the existence of Zoe. I'm gonna become violent.
Okay,
Anyway, how are we doing?
this one's a little more complicated, but I think I can do it.
You know, the whole thing about Dove's autocorrect does kind of make me think about a bigger thing. What is the weirdest thing your phone has ever autocorrected a word into?
I fucked up about and it autocorrected it to the full like A/B/O, and that was real bad.
Why would it do that? How often do you write about ABO shit, Aether?
A lot actually. I think it's hot, but anyway.
Crazy.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
No.
ABO?
No. Kiboshed. 0. Absolutely the fuck not.
I'll just ask you in DMs.
On your own fucking time.
So anyway, back to my autocorrect question.
I can't.
Are you good?
Dang, bro's losing it.
It's because he knows.
This is nose. Where?
Okay. Oh, to complete the trifecta, who's gonna set me off?
I thought you were gonna ask who's gonna set you on fire. Honest to God.
Feels wild
I'm
we
not-
don't have chiseled granite, but that's
Okay.
neither here nor there.
I'm
That's
not
fine.
fireproof yet, so I'm not gonna ask that yet. Yes, Eden.
I was gonna say something and I've forgot.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can jog your memory with my last point
Sure.
that I want to make about Black Cat.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, I don't know if it's like this in the manga, but in the anime, I am a huge fan of how Train breaks Creed's sword in like episode 1, and it never gets fixed. He just has like a fucking swooshy Vorpal blade.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm good. I can't lie.
It's the fact that the love interest broke it and he just keeps it that way. Like, that's real yaoi right there. That's true yaoi.
There's something that's very funny about, like, Creed's weird obsession with Train, specific for all of the reasons that it's funny anyway, but, like, also because, I love that, because Train is, like, it's been a while since I've read it, so I'm not gonna say because Train's straight, but, because I don't remember, but, like, because Train's... You know what? You're so right. Because Train is not interested, we'll say, it's really fucking funny for him to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And for him to just be aggressively gay at him, and for Train to be like, bro, huh?
Sir, I need an adult.
I am an adult.
No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think that's right.
I need you to be anywhere other than where you are right now, please.
Like, I think the reason why I'm gonna enjoy the manga a lot is because I think the individual points of the plot of Black Cat are really fun and cool and interesting to look at and experience when they're put in an order that is not written by a person on cocaine. Yeah.
Oh, good luck with that.
Oh god, okay, no, for real, last point. I love the fucking cat that the author uses to represent themselves in the story.
Oh yeah, I love his,
What a little shitter.
I can't feel my bones!
Oh, I need to share, speaking of I can't feel my bones, I was laughing so hard yesterday. So you may remember yesterday that after Dio, after our dearest Mortis received his new PC, he just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He was there the whole time. He did not realize he was muted for like over an hour.
Oh,
What a real ball.
Dog, how does that happen?
It was really
Also,
funny.
Danica, that is the funniest out of context Danica quote I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I say a lot of funny things that are hilarious out of context. I've noticed. Like the other day, Heaton was drawing the VTuber busts and started with Arson Tabby, and I said, "I love Arson."
Keaton, if you were like a more lewd streamer, I think it'd be really funny if you like drew VTuber busts, but it was just the titties.
I'd need to get permission for that, but it'd be funny.
It would be
Yeah.
very funny.
Well, of course they're like in outfit still, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, what's the point of having tits if they're not clothed?
Fucking-
Secondary point, real quick. So I added Dove on Blue Sky, with a bit about being like, I heard through the grapevine that you're both an Astroc hater and a Chloe truther, and Peony comes swinging in, going, "Preach, yeah!" So that's another one for the fold. Fuck that MF.
You three are gonna start a freaking Chloe Miraculous support group at this rate.
Oh, there's
Never
a
talked
lot
to
of
Aaron
us.
Tempest about it.
Oh no, I already have. Aaron and I
Okay,
have had
good.
hour-long discussions about this.
Good. Okay, perfect.
It's been a running joke that at some point I'm going to swing into the commentary community, but it's only going to be Miraculous Ladybug, and then I disappear again.
Yeah, I also need to get Aaron to read Black Cat because the number 13 is all over it, and it'll fucking make him scream.
Like 13, like Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, the number that Nomura invented.
What do you
Before 2002, before 2002, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
Oh no, wait, what about Durf? What was that one from iCarly? Durf?
Durf?
Durf.
Durf?
Durf.
This is bullshit.
It was between 14 and 15, I think, I remember.
No, this is all I did was say like Kingdom Hearts, and then Avi came for my throat. Fuck you.
I did that thing where I put my hand on your shoulder, and then I put my hand on your head, and then with all the force in my body, I crush you like a crane.
Is that your heat move? Are you like a dragon protagonist now?
I am nothing if not a Tekken character. I actually dress like one all the time.
Factually true, I can confirm.
Well, I mean,
This man lived in my house for a while. I can in fact confirm that.
Dude,
to be fair, 90% of my friends dress like World Ends a Few characters, so that works.
yeah,
Listen,
Keaton,
the joke is that I dress like an 8th grade boy in real life, and it's because truly you couldn't, short of like a special event of some kind, you have to hold me at gunpoint to like actually take the time out of my day, because like I hate it. I hate in the same like autistic way that some people are like, I hate taking showers, not because I like being smelly, but because I hate the transition from dry to wet. I hate
Thanks, man.
I hate getting dressed up because I feel like it takes forever. And I'm like, if I want to go somewhere, going to the place is already a lot, so just let me put my fucking pants on and go. I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, if I had the wherewithal, if I had the neurochemical output to wear real clothes, you don't know the ways I would dress.
Yeah, I pulled up to my FGC local a few weeks ago wearing a one piece. One Piece.
I was about to make the joke.
Yeah,
One
that's
Piece?
right. I got you on that one.
Fuck.
'Cause
Get
I was
out,
walking
you
out.
move on.
I was literally
Hey,
walking out
say
to
that.
go to the thing, and my dad looks at me and says, "Are you wearing a one piece?" And I said, "One Piece." I love that show. But I had a one piece on as my well no okay my lowest level layer was a compression shirt because it was cold, but I had the one piece on, and then I had the Ada Wong sweater I have over that like goes right to my thighs, so it ups my ass in a really good way, and then I had this fucking like almost cape and I'm like, I'm good for fighting games now.
Yeah.
I hand you graphic tee and jeans.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it is with me too. Like I will wear graphic tee and like sweatpants to everywhere, but the second that I'm going to a place I want to go to, I'm in my closet for like an hour.
That
Yeah.
picture of like, where is it? It's like me here and then me going where? Hang on.
Yeah.
See,
I would
It's
dress
always-
I would dress like my VTuber persona in real life if I had the neurochemical output, but like
Oh God.
You can just slip it on.
I wish I wish this wouldn't be a process.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if I said on stream yet to the stream viewers that the prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay, I don't know if anyone here remembers that old clip. I know Heaton remembers because I told her about the prophecy. But there was an old clip of me saying that I would want to get on the Judaic dating app known as JDate
Oh no.
and to catfish people as hit streamer Germa985. I then forgot
Avi.
about this prophecy, as most people with prophecies do. Afterwards, a few weeks ago, my mom is like, Avi, we need to get you on JDate so we can have you meet a nice Jewish girl. I'm not gonna say my thoughts on that statement, but I made an account and I was like, well, this sucks dick. I can't, like, it's just sitting here, and it's not like I don't have a boyfriend. She said my mom doesn't care, so whatever. How am I gonna make this into something fun? So my account got banned for fraud.
That's my boy Avi.
you know, I remember I had
That's
to
our boy.
describe Avi to my boyfriend Noah. Like I had to describe Avi because I was recounting a story from a VC, and Avi was a part of that story because it was an interaction where Avi was in the room, and
That's crazy.
and then because Noah's never talked to Avi, so like I was like, okay, how do I describe Avi to someone who's never spoken to him before?
Oh, never like formally. I know we've exchanged words.
And like, and so my simple solution was I looked over to both Noah and our mutual roommate, and I went, hey, so you know Deadpool?
Little bit.
Imagine if he was a person, like a real person you could talk to. That's Avi.
Yeah, imagine if
Deadpool was real and Jewish.
Yeah, imagine if Deadpool was
Avi,
a real
Jewish
guy.
Deadpool.
Yeah, imagine if Deadpool was a real guy and wasn't written by the fucking Ryan Reynolds algorithm.
Oh, do me a solid. Because I don't Avi. Because I don't remember, and I don't know if he remembers, but he will when he asks you. Oh no, wait, no, now I remember. I need to ask you a question about the Jor.
Oh yes.
On behalf of one dear Justin.
Yes.
So he saw a conversation between a rabbi and a Jewish comedian that we both like. And he made a comment. He made a comment about having tattoos. And he said, I am
illegal.
Okay, no, wait. You have to let me finish the thought. He said, I'm worried about it because I've been avoiding getting tattoos because I still want to be buried in a Jewish cemetery. And the
illegal.
And the rabbi said, that doesn't matter. And he goes, it doesn't? And he goes, no, because we cut them off of you before you're buried. And then you can be buried in the cemetery. We need to know if that's true.
Avi?
So that's a rare moment for me.
Oh no!
Do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what the rabbi told him. He's like, oh yeah, we just cut the tattoos off of you.
Okay. Can't wait to tell Shayna that. But, I mean, it makes sense. That's like probably what would have been done. That, you know what? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like where that ruling would have been originated, and the only place I can think of is Jesus.
I have softening liquid in my ear. You'll soon be free. You'll be able to hear again.
Avi,
Oh man.
real quick, can you look in the sidebar?
What gift?
For funny.
Yeah, literally.
That's all I could think about. You're like, like this. But I wanted to be there today.
Hold on. You know what you need to do? You need to take the head on the at me at a fighting game tournament and like tilt it and then redden the eyes to make sure you really get across that I'm crossfaded.
As is his wanton way. I'll never forget it. Hey Avi, you're about to participate in like a 200-person fighting game tournament at one of the biggest conventions in the country. Should you really be drinking? And his response was, how am I supposed to play in the tournament?
I was like, I'm pre-gaming.
And I was like, yeah, alright, I guess.
Listen.
You would
listen,
know about this better than I do, I guess.
Well, listen, there's the fighting style, right? The way of the drunken master. Of course, that translates into a fighting game tournament.
I
The thing
sure
is-
do suppose.
I can explain it.
Uh-huh.
Explain it.
Okay. So it's a very fine tightrope. If I am playing drunk by myself, and I'm the only one in my room, and I am not in a Discord call, that is a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
If I am playing, because I have nowhere to project my salt, and I have no like positive way to just like make it go away.
Because you'll just call
So it all
yourself
goes
slurs.
inward. Yeah, so I'll just call myself a slur. So what happens is when I lose, when I'm hanging out with other people getting drunk, I'm just like laughing about it. I'm just like, haha, we're having a fun time as friends, and it's very easy to like compartmentalize it that way. It's why I will always say playing fighting games is like drinking alcohol. You need to do it with good company.
Mm-hmm.
So when I compete, I turn to alcohol for a specific modifier, because when I
For a particular buff,
play-
one could say.
Yes, I'm not even shitting you. I am like picking extra options at the character select screen.
Okay.
I pick getting really, really wasted for like in-person locals, and I get like buzzed for tournaments, because when I'm buzzed, I don't second guess my decision making.
That's fair.
I suppose.
Yeah.
You just commit.
I just commit to options, and because I'm Chip, where I have to make the most decisions in the most amount of time compared to basically every other character in the game, it ends up leading to a spot where I need to just kind of loosen up. When I get like really baked before playing fighting games, it's because I need to 100% lock in.
See,
Which I find incredibly funny.
And
See,
the way I describe it in a one sentence is when I get like hella baked and I save like my first getting high of the day for when it is at its strongest for that game, it manifests as a phenomenon of like, you know how people say if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all?
Yeah.
I will play like Chip, and I will not use anything fancy. I will not do anything even funny. I will just use all of the benefits I can autopilot, and my brain goes silent.
Crazy.
Done.
see, I'm an I know player, so I don't know what that's like.
I would honestly like to like once me and Ellie get Blood of the Covenant out. I want to get in contact with Gerald of Core Gaming and just discuss the concept of substance use during fighting games, because there are dudes who will get like Adderall prescriptions for fighting games.
Well, that scans. That I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like Adderall.
Which I find wild, given
Yeah,
I'm
Adderall
sorry.
makes my brain feel wrong.
which is very funny given the way that you are, TM.
See, I'm sorry.
like-
Nobody can say Adderall without me thinking about that old ass vine.
20 milligrammes of Adderall.
Not
Milo,
that
could-
one.
Not a drug
Milo,
problem,
get
it's a drug solution.
Milo, get your back in the house.
See, I was
my
thinking of the one where it's like, I just got diagnosed with cool guy syndrome. Now I take
Adderall.
I have a question. Has anyone here watched a Maxor video recently?
Yes, actually.
I've not watched the newest one.
I have a question for
Mhm.
for Maxor watchers and enjoyers.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do any of you guys feel like things are different now in a way that we didn't sign up for?
What do you mean?
A little bit.
Thank you. I didn't.
Hold on, what do
I
you mean?
don't. When I watch a Maxor video, I do not sign up for a 3.5 minute long montage with really dramatic editing of like 16 boss fights and whatever in the beginning, and then get 2 minutes of narration, and then get another 16 minutes of fucking of montages and over edits. What I signed up for when I started watching Maxor was the guy being funny and saying funny words to my brain so that I laugh.
Mm-hmm.
The new Elden Ring video, which covers some of my favorite content in that entire game, feels really rough because it spends like 30 minutes being this big dramatic like thing before he starts telling jokes. And I'm like, dude, the video is like halfway over. Where are you?
Yeah, I don't like that. I came here for Funny Man being funny, and he's just not as funny anymore, and I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
not as much of an emphasis on it.
I guess I didn't notice because I don't watch his Elden Ring videos.
I don't know if you know this about me. Elden Ring is one of my hyperfixations, so I watch those.
No, I'm willing to bet that. It's like if Maxor ever decided to give me the legendary never going to exist Hi-Fi Rush Maxor video.
It
like,
will
I'd be-
never exist.
I know. It's why I plan to rip off his style and just do it myself at some point.
Fair enough.
Awesome Entity doing, and what direction is the Catacombs going today? Out, currently. Okay, so... I did want to, speaking of content...
Okay.
As is the want with the Catacombs videos, gonna do a little chit-chat about that. So... Gang, I've got some, not spectacular news.
Oh.
Oh boy. So October was not a great month for me, mentally, physically, or financially. So my November paycheck, was like a quarter of what it normally is. And the current numbers are not great. I'm not gonna get into specifics with you. Because, that's none of your business, Heart. But also, like, I don't want to get, like, parasocial about it. The only reason I'm even talking about it is because the bad news is I might not able to afford to make, like, edited content for at best quite a while. At worst, if we can't figure out, like, and this is like this is a worst case scenario. It's not, I don't even know if that's particularly likely, but it is something that now I have to, like, actually consider. Ever. I just can't afford it. Like, for example, I wanted to write way more video essays, and I have a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna get, like, I'm not gonna throw out the scripts. I'm gonna keep them in case things turn around, even if, you know. But I had a bunch of video essays I wanted to make. I can't afford to make them. Editing is incredibly expensive on them, because that's kind of all they are. They're, like, all editing instead of something like gameplay highlights, which are pretty easy because they're just, you know, just clip reels, basically. I don't know about art content because A, it doesn't do very well, and B, it takes a long time to produce. Like, it takes me, so, like, for example, right? Video essays can take weeks plural to make between, and that's before I even, like, record anything. So, like, for example, the next video that's gonna come out, the Orineo video, has, like, some of the shortest turnaround I've had so far, and it took about a month. Because I'd do all the research, I had to make sure that I had everything, and the research this time was a little more complicated than it normally is. I had to do a little bit of digging, to make sure, and not even for, like, anything in particular, just to make sure I had my fucking information right, because, surprise, a weird niche mod from a weird niche video game that was made by children on a weird niche, fucking programming website did not have readily available information. But the video after that, because that one's already in for editing, so that one's still gonna come out, because Silver's already working on it. But I gave that to him early November, and he only finished the first part recently, because I can't afford dedicated editors. I pay my friends to do it, because they know my financial situation and are more willing to be accommodating to said financial situation, which I appreciate. I do still pay him, but he's willing to let me not pay as much as he probably should make me pay, for his incredibly good work. Because he knows I just don't have it. But, the next one that I had that's basically done in the scripting process, is, I think, like 4 times as long, and will probably be somewhere in the 2 to 3 hour ballpark for time. And that'll be incredibly expensive to make. So, like, in order to have more consistent content, in order to make more money, in order to make the money I need to be making more consistent content, but in order to be making more consistent content, I need consistent editors, and to have consistent editors, I need to pay them, and in order to pay them, so we hit the cycle again. But the difference is that everything is kind of on the downturn now. Oh, I closed the Patreon. Because I don't make content consistently enough, and I started feeling bad. But I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep streaming for the foreseeable future. Like, I'm not graduating. I'm not gonna stop streaming. Like, the joke I've been making is, at least streaming's cheap. And I like streaming. I want to keep doing it. I have a good time doing it, and I have all my resources for it, so I don't need to, like... the only real expense is the new model, which Justin agreed to help pay for because, of extenuating circumstances. So that's fine. I'm still gonna get the new model. The 2.0 is still gonna happen.
Which I'm looking very forward to, by the way.
Thank you. You all should. It's very pretty.
Especially because then I can draw fan art for you again.
But we're in a spot where it's a very real possibility that, scripted, edited content may have to go away. Hopefully not forever, but we'll see. Art commission might be the best option. I'm thinking about it. The main reason, some of the things like I said, this isn't, like, a big thing because, I'm trying to think of the way to phrase it. I'm not saying, like, because this isn't a, like, I don't have any options, give me money, we're going poor, like, I'm not gonna lose my house, I'm not gonna lose my living situation, everything's fine, but, we're gonna try a couple things. I'm gonna be streaming more, we're gonna try for a little while streaming more often, I'm gonna try... I'm gonna open art commissions again. The main problem with art commissions is that much like art videos, because of the work entailed, they take a long time, to produce, so I might have to save for a while, and also, I don't have a consistent enough stream of those. So if you can't afford a commission, I would appreciate it if, when I post my commission stuff, if you could spread it around, that'd be really nice. Because that's really all I can ask of you. If you, I don't want anybody to feel like they need to give me money. I just wanted to let you guys know, because this is something that it's gonna have to go away for a bit, regardless. And I didn't want you guys to think, like... I didn't want you to think something happened. I wanted to be transparent about why you might not see long-form, why you might not see edited content for a while. Could reopen the Patreon under the format that other streamers do, modified in a fashion that feels authentic to you. That way you could have some extra income that's not commissioned in Ko-fi. That's, yeah, probably a good idea. I can do a little bit of research. I'm willing to. Like I said, I'm gonna do things on my end to get some more income source. So this isn't, give me money. This is just to let you guys know, in case you were wondering, like, it's been a while. Why is the only one that's been out this one? Why haven't there been highlight videos? It's because I can't afford it.
It's more of a state of things, sort of. I want to be transparent with my audience, sort of deal.
Yeah, I'm not asking you for your money. If you have money to give, I always appreciate a sub or a commission. But we're not in, like, dire straits. It's just, I wanted to let everybody know what was going on. I don't know. I looked into, one of the other things I looked into was applying to some other agencies, but, without getting into stuff that I don't like talking about on stream, the only agencies open right now, I don't think I want to work for. for a number of reasons. But
You don't want to be the next hit, Niji Sanji Liver? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The things were getting a little too sad, and he's a little
no,
silly.
you're so right! No, I have... guys, currently I just wanted to announce that, I'm going to be joining the... God, could you imagine? Well,
Hi.
I've said before that, like, I'm not interested in... One of the big ones is... For all of my desperation, I'm not interested in joining an agency where I would have to give Heaton up.
Yes.
I've been her for... This has been me for 6 years. It's gonna continue to be me for the foreseeable future. So I'm not interested in joining, like, any color Niji or, like... oh god, what's the other one?
Hololive?
Hololive.
Or Bishoujo?
I was say, I
I'm
don't know.
thinking of Hololive.
I would say I don't keep up with Corpo shit, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm not interested in joining Hololive. And with all of the affection in the world, this is not to throw shade on the talent. I can't stress that enough. This is for the sake of the bit. We also know that I'm not getting into the Niji Sanji retirement home. So...
Context?
of Shoujo.
Yeah.
I don't... Again, I only watch indie VTubers. I don't...
Yeah.
None of those... This is like when you guys talk about Pokemon, I don't understand the words.
Yeah. Again, no shade towards the livers. I just think that's a funny bit.
No, yeah, if I say anything derogatory, it's toward the corporate part of it. Don't worry.
But yeah, I applied and I... Oh yeah, go ahead.
My earwax is too powerful.
Too powerful? What happened?
Christ, Brooke.
What do you...
A whole bottle of flushing solution, which is hydrogen peroxide and water.
Yeah?
They weren't able to make too much headway, other than just residual outside stuff, until the doctor came in and, like, physically, like, picked at it a little bit. He got to where he could see my eardrum, but there's still too much in there that's gonna be easily to come out. So I'm gonna need to go to an ENT.
Jesus!
God, Brooke.
Well, shit.
Your ears are too powerful.
Brooke, permission to make a dumb joke?
Sure.
Your earwax seems pretty strong. Let me fight it!
Thanks, Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
I wonder if that doesn't have something to do with your fucking headaches all the goddamn time.
I feel like there is a connection because whenever, like... I forget which part of the head pieces are connected internally, but, like, I'll get, like, these bad earaches and they'll, like, for some reason affect, like, what feels like my jaw.
Yeah,
Well, that's because it's ear, nose, and throat. The ear, nose, and throat are all connected.
Yeah, that shit, because, like, when my throat hurts, sometimes my ears will hurt and vice versa, and that shit's stupid.
To be fair, Shoujo is also the Hololive retirement home. This is true. It's just the Corpo retirement home. So my indie ass is not gonna...
Yeah.
It was never gonna happen, gang. It was worth a shot.
It was worth an attempt. Hi, TP.
What did I do?
Not you.
Not you. But I don't know. I don't want to be fatalistic. I'm doing my best to try, but it's...
Look, homie, if it means anything, you open your comms, I'm coming again.
Phrasing.
Don't, hold on, wait, no, shit, hold on, wait, fuck, hold on, wait, I realize...
I don't do that kind of conditions, Danica!
With an O, okay, with an O or a U?
With an O, with an O! This is the one time I mean with an O!
With an orgasm, you mean? I'm sorry.
Don't stop it! Fuck!
God, at this rate, I'm lying. If only...
I'm trying to support one of my favorite people, and y'all are and you're digging me a hole.
God, if only I could draw titties. Do you have any idea how much money I'd make? Back from doing something, Aether, you and me should do a commentary together. Then you should leave after that.
I'd
But
be willing. That's been the bit, is I'm
he
doing one and then I disappear from the community forever.
Also, Hedon,
Yeah.
you say that, but part of the reason that I'd be coming for your comm info the second you open that shit is because I like the way you draw physically fit women.
True. I don't know. I've been practicing.
Because I need that for what I'm going for what I need that for something down the line. So this is foreshadowing. It's a narrative device.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which but I've been training. I've been training in the mountains, and by that I mean I've been observing how Mortis does it, and I've been sending them to Mortis and being like, good, and he's my proverbial master. Well, not even my proverbial master Roshi. He's just my master Roshi. He's also a fucking pervert.
I love the way Mortis draws big men.
I also love the way Mortis draws big men.
Also, I love the fact that the Sukuna curse continues. It's really funny.
Yeah, homie, never play Shadow Generations. Metal Sonic's voiced by Ray Chase.
It's been really funny, because apparently it's been getting worse. If I knew how to draw titties, you know. if I knew how to draw them not in a shirt.
My favorite, because the bit I skeeted about it, I replied to Mortis' skeet, and I was like, I just imagine Sukuna, like, sitting by your laptop whispering his name into your mic so he keeps popping up in your Google search history.
The recurring bit has been, that he's, like, sitting, like, next to him, and he's been doing the please, 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 please!
So, Aether.
Yes,
I heard you thought about doing a singular commentary that holds up finger one
Yeah.
singular.
It was a running joke specifically with Aaron, referencing Miraculous Ladybug and Ruby as both of our targets as a bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's welcome. Like, casual reminder. It's happened before, and it'll probably happen in the future.
I know.
Oh yeah,
I'm no good at script writing or talking on a mic or doing anything, you know.
You're a VTuber!
Aether,
You're here
Aether.
right now! What are you talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just, like, slowly fade out of existence.
Aether,
I've
do
been
you
dead.
need help?
I've been
Hey,
dead
wait,
for
you're saying
30 years.
I'm here right now?
I had a thought, but I fucking lost it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I've been like, but yeah, like titties have like physics, dog. I don't know how to
do
draw
what they do on TikTok and draw water balloons.
water balloons.
See, I'm just like,
Water balloons.
see, one, there is no I in Aether's name.
I'm
Yeah.
used to it.
There isn't?
Well, not in just Aether. Ethereal.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was gonna say
No.
no. There's two eyes in
Okay,
your name.
no,
What?
Well, when I said there's no I meant in the specifically in the shorthand Aether. Ethereal has two eyes, but the shorthand of Aether has no eyes. Even though I was saying that because that person in chat spelled it with an I for some reason.
No, last time I checked, Aether had two eyes.
Yeah,
I better.
yeah.
That's
Right.
all I see.
Okay, guys. All right.
I had to make the eyeball jokes. That's what I'm here for.
I get it. Okay.
It's my
let's
stupid
go.
shtick. I am so little.
No, I get it.
Not to sound weird, but starting NSFW comms because you know that makes bank. I've thought of, like I said, I've thought about it.
Listen, if I could just learn how to draw furries, okay, I will make an alt account.
I can
just-
draw furries.
Make an
Yes,
alt account and get
can,
a hold of some
which-
of those suspiciously wealthy furries.
Yes, you can, which I will also need for my future business inquiries with you, Heaton.
Aether fading out of existence. Weird way to describe their activity on Discord. It's so true.
Also, by the way, Aether, did you see that meme I edited a few days ago that I linked you? Because
Oh, the
Bayonetta
Bayonetta one? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where it says Bayo talking to, like, Eve from Stellar Blade and 2B from Nier Automata, and she's like, you are all baddies for real, and Chai, but we rocking with Chai, because Chai's rocking with us.
We're rocking with Chai, because Chai is rocking with us.
Thank you. Also, that sounded near identical to the real voice, and it fucked me out of my thought process. Why can't you just sound like Bayonetta?
I don't know. Shrug emoji. Because I'm a woman over 25 who knows. I'm a woman over 25 who knows how to do an English accent.
Sorry. Dove and I are yelling at each other in DMs, affection.
How did that happen?
Miraculous. Every once in a while, I just vividly remember what Hawkmoth's stupid little mask looks like. Gabriel addressed, you are a fashion designer. Why do you look like a condom? Anyway.
It do be like that sometimes.
It's for the bit.
No, it's not even for the bit. I hate him so much. I hate his stupid, like, Anyway. Sorry.
I just want to make content. That's what this whole sad rant boils down to, is I want to make content! I want to make content so bad!
No, and I get that, honestly.
I have so many ideas, just let me make my fucking content in peace!
And you deserve to, because frankly, you make cool shit.
Have you thought about using Streamloots cards? So, okay, I do have a Streamloots account. And I've thought about it. There's two things that are stopping me at the given minute that I think that's one of the things that I'd like to overcome in order to... there's two things that I want to overcome in order to start doing that, because I do think that A, that would be really fun, and B, I think it could be very beneficial in the long run. But they are, A, I don't have the foggiest what kind of effects I'd want them to have. So I need suggestions for that.
Heaton? Oh, I'll let you finish, because I have an unrelated question to ask you.
And then B, the other problem, cries in I don't understand how they work!
Heaton, I have a question.
Yeah?
What drive did you install Marvel Rivals on?
Okay, I'm so glad you fucking asked this question. Because you know what? I'm gonna yell about this now. For a minute. So... Here's how this fucking happened. I can't stress to you enough. I did not want to talk about it yesterday because I was still very mad. And I'm still mad about it. Justin was the one who used the word gaslighting. My computer is gaslighting me. Here's what literally happened. This is exactly the chain of events as they occurred. I was having a problem. I was upset. Justin was working. So we're in the DM group chat. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I can pull up the group chat and I can just read. I can read to you the conversation that happened.
Pippin has decided to grace the stream.
Pippin! Hello, Pippin!
Hi, buddy.
You're saying hello to you, Pippin.
Pippin?
Will you scrim?
So, the conversation...
No, he wishes for down.
He wishes for down. GG's into sunshine. So the conversation went... I love the fucking screaming emote that you all now have access to. I was very sad. So I said, I'm gonna try and run a match with nothing open and see if that works. Smart. Spoilers, it doesn't. I'm playing it like 7 frames a second. Fucking forget it. Really? I'm not streaming today. I'm gonna run a scan on your PC. You know what? I'm gonna do a southern accent for Justin, because it's the easiest way to distinguish. I'm gonna run a scan on your PC, something's up. I'll do it, just send me the thing and I'll run it myself. I haven't used one in a while, so I'll have to research what's a good one. Sends me one. Should have a scanner. I perform the device scan. Your device is safe. There was no viruses on my computer. Okay, so that's narrowed down. Brooke says, how much RAM is in it? I know at a certain point it's pointless, but we should probably stress test it next. We know a game that benchmarks? I don't know what that means. It's a funny graphics test where it just renders graphics for you to stress test the system. Maybe, let me see. I checked. Resident Evil 6 had one. It had a tool for it. I download it. And I said, well, that's not helpful. Score S ran at, like, capped out at, like, 100-something frames. He goes, is it because we narrowed it down that it's not your graphics, I said, well, that's not helpful. He says, well, it is, because we've narrowed down that it's not your graphics card, your processor, or your RAM going out on you. I'm updating OBS. My only other hunch is that the hard drive you're saving the game to could be having issues. Do you notice, like usually long load times? It depends on the game, the day. Well, they do go do they all go to the same hard drive? No. Like, for example, it could have issues if, say, Rivals is in a drive close to full. Or a drive that's failing, it's one of your old ones that could be entirely possible. It's not. I put it in the most empty one, the newest one. Also, one more hunch. We should check CPU temperature while running something heavy. The liquid cooling could need cleaning. I don't have liquid cooling. Still, you could be overheating. We might need new dollop of thermal paste. How do I test that? There's a way to check temperature. I'll ask my friend that knows everything. Even if the problem hasn't been identified, checking things off the list is progress. Dio says it might be an Unreal issue. The engine, yeah. We troubleshot that for a bit. It couldn't be. Zucosis ran fine, so we were like, oh, it's not Unreal 5. Here my hunch, make a Steam directory in every hard drive, try running it at each one. How do I do that? It's not Steam, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, rad, then it's easy. He comes up, he shows me how to do it. I do it. I transfer it to another drive. Is there a way to check the temperature? There's a way to check the temperature. I ping him again. How do I do this? I got it. Sends me the program for it. Alright, time to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to scream 3 things. Once again, it took so long to load that I was disconnected. 2, now I can't play for 5 minutes because they think I'm deserting. 3, it didn't even get close to the max temperature. Max was 67, it hovered around 53. Well, alright, we've ruled those out. You pulled Task Manager up on the side to see if anything was bottlenecking while you played? No, and I can't now. Is it frozen again? No, if it DCs me again, I'm going to get banned again. Fair. Could do it for Slitterhead instead. I could try. Last time, Slitterhead wouldn't open. That's weird. Is NVIDIA up to date? Yup. That's my other hunch. Is it the drivers? Gotcha. So, I'm gonna lose it. First, and then I show a screenshot of my Task Manager. No, nothing is bottlenecking it. Second, I guess Slitterhead works now. Well, we'll take those. I mean, we don't. Let me open OBS. Okay, I'm gonna commit war crimes. I get it. I'm always negative. I'm on God, not in the mood for the bit, so I'm cutting it off. I'm so fucking furious this keeps happening. I wasn't gonna say anything, except perhaps take credit for suggesting it and add $400 to the debt, TM. I'm so fucking bad this keeps happening and I can't fix it. I have to look stupid, get incredibly flustered and angry only for it to start working later. I check and everything is fine, but it isn't. I'm just screaming and venting about the fact that it doesn't work. Wait, I got lost in the sauce. Does Slitterhead just work now? Yeah, I fucking guess. Okay, cool, fucking, I guess. It might have gotten a patch while you weren't looking, but tech is fucking cringe, so I'm right here with you at this point. I work in tech. I've seen my share of ups and downs. It was a funny haha meme at first, but bro, I don't think it's a meme anymore. When TF2 is a load-bearing PNG of a coconut, it goes to show you that tech never makes any sense and it sucks. And then I said, and then the screaming emote that I made. That's a mood. It do be that way.
See,
so it was everything! I did everything! I did everything! I did every possible step! We checked every possible diagnostic! It just didn't work!
Okay, do you have Rivals on an external SSD, Heaton?
No. It's on one of my hard drives.
Then I don't know, because that's the only thing, like, that's why Rivals
it's definitely... So, Reaper Ren, I don't know if anyone else is familiar, she was also having the exact same issues. It's definitely a Rivals issue, not a computer issue at this point.
See, now I feel... You know, with how often I keep hearing about inconsistent performance of the game on PC, my ass is going, man, I'm sure glad my PC just wasn't graphically capable of installing the game, so I just chose to play it on console instead.
I was gonna say, I want to play it, so I'll so sometime this week, I might do it this weekend, because I'm gonna have my weekend free. So sometime this weekend, I might, Friday or Saturday, I might try and stream it again with the boys on console. I'm just mad right now.
No, I get that. I will say two things. One, I'm down to play it with you on there as well, but also there's crossplay, so your PC other platform friends can still play with you on there too.
I saw.
But also, again, I'm down to hang out. You know, I'm down to be the team's Luna Snow, because Lord knows nobody else wants to play support.
Cries. Unrelated to what's going on, I want people to know that me and Aether are being totally normal in DMs. I'm sure. There's the crutch with Rivals. If it wasn't the server issues or microtransactions being too high, I know the game sucks at running properly. It's true. Listen, something had to give, and I'd rather that, like, I'd rather have performance issues be the problem than, like, anything else, I guess. But, like, you know what I mean?
Also, personally speaking, I don't care about the quote microtransaction thing, because all the default designs are cool, so I see no real motivation to buy any of the alt skins anyway.
There's a couple I'm not the biggest fan of.
Hi, Justin.
But, like, you know.
What's good, gamer?
Look. Okay, maybe I exaggerated. Not all of them are like 10 out of 10.
We're talking about potential solutions.
But, like, I like a majority of Rivals' default designs for these characters.
Well, yeah, that too.
And that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, you're so right.
For example, I never thought about Star-Lord having a primarily blue color palette till Rivals, but I dig it now.
A solid point. So the things brought up by chat so far, as attempts to solve the problem, were obviously commissions, which I said I'm not opposed to doing, but, you know. Commissions are inconsistent, so it is what it is. The other thing being, a solid point was we could start doing Streamloots cards again.
Yeah.
But you'd have to help me, because I don't know how they work.
You will. I can do that.
I
know I'm much more technically clever than a certain individual that will remain nameless.
Yeah, it's true.
You can name me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, and you've watched it happen. My fucking whole setup is held together by duct tape and a prayer, so.
Anyway, so how's Skrunk doing?
It's a prayer that
listen!
It's a prayer that God went, no.
I changed one setting, and now he doesn't work again, and I have to look up the tutorial I looked up the first time to make him work again. I'll fix him.
What program are you
can
using
link him
for
to a
Skrunk?
Streamloots card.
Mix it up.
And make that like a pretty common one.
Yeah, he's linked to Mix It Up. It's not Mix It Up's fault. It's OBS's, because I changed the I changed the server he runs on, because he was having an issue, and I realized that it was my dumbass, because he was just he was just muted the whole time. So I didn't need to change the setting at all.
Oh, Justin.
Yes.
B-Tane.
I'm sorry! I didn't notice! It was a problem!
I can't believe that you're committing cringe.
You can't?
In 2024.
You're going to lose subscriber.
I can't lose more subscriber!
Creeper. Aw, man.
But I don't know, and the other thing too, I said, this isn't like a big problem, it's a problem to be solved via various ways, but the main reason I didn't think of it is I don't know what to do for the cards. Like, I don't know what you guys would want.
I mean, sound effects are always funny.
We realize
I do like sound effects.
We look at demand, and then we limit supply. Maybe we make one for do an accent, and we take away the...
We take away channel points?
Oh wait, the channel point can still be, but the card is like a a 5 or 6 minute ordeal.
That's what I did last time. Was
Yeah.
it was for the
Let's
card?
play-
It's 5 minutes.
I was gonna say, please don't take away my ability to redeem accents for channel points. I don't know if I could live with that.
I might take if one of the channel point redeems has to go in order to go for Streamloose, I might take Theater Kid.
Oh, that
Make
would be a
Streamloose
great card.
yeah.
Or
See-
for both Do an Accent and Theater Kid, raise their price. I'd look at, because you had pretty high point redeem this year in your... I'd look at the specifics, and it's probably like Do an Accent is probably the highest if I were to guess.
I would
And
say
then
so, yeah.
By a lot, and then that data means maybe you should raise its price a little.
That reminds me, Heaton, did you see that Meme Boy request to do a voice?
Oh, no, you did, didn't you? Female
I know
Daredevil? I don't know what that
myself.
means!
I guess just do
means,
Daredevil, but make him a woman?
Madeline Mercer. Madeline
Madeline
You
Okay,
have to be more specific about what you want. Yeah, Mean Boy also suggested, you still taking Ko-fi donations? I am, I think.
It's Ko-Fi.
Also, because it's coffee.
I say Ko-Fi.
I want.
It's coffee
'Cause
because
it's
it's
like
you buy me a
Yeah,
coffee.
It's like Wi-Fi.
And you know what? Hang on. And you know what, Justin? It's okay to be
It's not
wrong.
Wi-Fi.
He also says GIF wrong, so it is what it is.
True.
Does he say it like peanut butter?
Yes.
It's not peanut butter.
Oh, someone's gonna come at me with grammar. I bet. Oh, your argument's the same, and it's debunked the same. What's fucking scuba stand for? What's JPEG stand for? You don't fucking say JFEG. Get out of here with that. It's not actually the grammar rule.
Well, you can't say well, you can't. See, this is what I'm talking about when I was like, you don't want me to say that you've been saying slurs, because, like, there's a reason we don't call it that second thing.
Yeah.
You say, listen, Justin.
And there's no grammar
JPEG is
rule that
my
we're breaking when
word.
we do that. Rule doesn't exist. People on the internet made it up.
Dog, I'm just...
This is the same motherfucker who, like, every time Brooke and I try and have a philosophical discussion, he'll just be like, no, you're stupid. The thing you're talking about's dumb.
Give me an example of this philosophical discussion.
Like when we're talking about whether or not a hot dog's a sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I figured we were talking about.
Not a sandwich is a taco. What's wrong with you?
Wait.
Okay.
It's a hot dog.
I would go to bat for the
Well, we
efficacy
have
of-
solved it.
of philosophy
No, we
and
have
say
fucking
that philosophy
solved it.
majors all over
It's a taco.
C's, but fuck philosophy majors. So that's not a hill I'll kill on.
See, this is
Hot dog without the bun.
But is
A
a hot dog
sandwich
a sandwich?
is no
Oh,
longer a
is a stupid
sandwich without
question.
the bread.
see, this is the
soup
stupid
is
bullshit.
no longer-
This is the bullshit I have to live with. The least
Okay.
fun individual on the face of this planet.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
That's your idea
hold
of fun.
on.
I'm sorry, you're stupid.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if
I
I
gotta go get
understand.
the cube.
Let me see if I
I'm putting you in the
understand.
device.
Okay, hold on.
A little more engaging, I'm begging
Okay.
you, man.
I have one question about the hot dog thing.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, a hot dog is not a sandwich,
Yeah,
It's
correct?
a taco.
It's a
Okay.
taco.
It's not because it's still a hot dog if you remove
Okay.
the bun.
Good, because we don't need another thing we can apply math to.
What are you talking about? We can apply math to everything.
This is the other thing. Is
We're
that
not doing this. I'm not.
you brought it up. This is the thing. This is the thing that infuriates me. I can't stress to you enough. This is me being actively silenced.
What am I? Huh?
Is every time in this fucking friend group, in this fucking community that I've fostered, I speak my empirical truth, and then people. Oh, that I can do. Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. Every time I try and speak my empirical truth in this fucking chat, someone always ends up saying something to the effect of, like, someone else always brings it up. And then when I say, okay, so, then they look at me and go, no, we're not talking about this. You brought it up!
Yeah, I can't stop you either. That's the thing.
This is the thing. I never bring it up anymore. These motherfuckers consistently are the ones who bring it up. They're the ones who mention sandwich math, and then when I try and qualify my fucking what the fuck I'm talking about? They look at me and go, no, shut up. We don't want it. You brought it up!
Okay, so can you apply sandwich math to the hot dog then?
Yes!
How?
If you, the same way you apply it to anything else. If you cut the sandwich diagonally instead of horizontally in half, you get more sandwich per sandwich.
Which is not
And
how
there
math
is-
works at all whatsoever, and it's
There is a
it's
third
called-
way.
A third
Cut
way.
it vertically.
But that's vertically in half, is my point. Is you have to cut
more
it
things-
diagonally.
The more things change,
I'm
the more
not-
things stay the same. I
I'm
feel
home.
at home.
It's the empirical mathematical truth. Was from someone disabled in math. First of all, Beethoven was deaf, so I don't know what to tell you about that. Disability doesn't
Damn.
equal incompetence. Ableist. But fucker, checkmate. Second,
Justin canceled in the streets of Miami.
second, they also hated Jesus because he spoke the truth. So,
You're not true though. You're speaking lies.
okay, Google, stop timer.
Look,
A lie would see, this is the thing, right? Even if you disagree, you can disagree with my facts all you want. I don't
They're
care.
not facts. They're your feelings.
You're the ones who get upset about this, not me. But
Because you're wrong.
the thing about this is that you keep using the word, you in particular, keep using the word lie. But it can't be a lie if that's what I genuinely believe.
dog, I just
You know
wanted
what
to.
this?
I just wanted to bait sandwich math out of retirement, dog. I don't.
Real quick, can I? This. You know what this reminds me of immediately and implicitly? Man, I can't believe how smooth sharks are.
I just wanted to.
They feel like they should be.
I just wanted to bring sandwich math out of retirement. I didn't know what I was starting.
No, you
You
didn't.
know better.
This is
This is
So
because
this
this is
was
what
wrong.
happens every time. They bring it up, and then they get mad at me, and then they get mad at me for explaining it. Every time.
I'm home now, so we can start the order for Lunch Bunch and we can have Star Wars Day.
The rage has subsided, and therefore,
I feel like Oppenheimer.
next time I make you a hot dog, I'm cutting that fucker into diagonals because it's what you deserve.
Was I snorting? Was I snorting?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He went deaf. If he was born deaf, he wouldn't be able to make music. That's an empirical fact. Just misinformation. No, it's not! Because you can do all kinds of things circumventing your disability. Don't be fucking ableist.
The girls are fighting.
I can't believe this. First, Justin says that Minecraft villagers don't count as people because he can't understand their language, and now this. I'm telling you.
That was a thing that happened.
You can't say that! What?
He's like, they don't speak a language, they just make noises, and therefore they're not people, he said. Definitively.
By that logic, neither are Animal Crossing characters.
This is what I'm talking about. Justin's like, I don't say slurs, and I'm like, you say everything but like, that's neither here nor there.
Dog, you're out. Dog, why are you out here sounding like?
You guys
sounded.
I can hear him going up the stairs.
Oh god.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
Brooke. It's Brooke, never mind.
Friggin-
Do you want for the Lunch Bunch?
I don't know. What sounds good?
I don't know. Justin put homophobic chicken in my head.
See, this is what I'm... Gang, this is what I'm fucking talking about. I'm saying, you know? This is what I have to put up with living here. Every day of my life is a fucking struggle.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry. From like laugh. I'm sorry.
Dog, you can't just say homophobic chicken and not expect me to ask questions.
I can't fucking believe this.
I
What
thought
is
it was
it?
just players.
Yeah, people made a slave trade for them. Yeah, people being you. People being you and Aether. Yeah,
I have never
which
done
makes
anything
it...
wrong in my life, Smile.
And because people do it, that automatically makes it okay. I get it. No, it's fine. Whatever you say.
Justin's getting Zaxby's without us because he thinks we're lame. So what do we
Well,
want?
yeah, we are lame because Zaxby's is gross, but I'm gonna
excuse
try
me?
homophobic chicken.
No. Oh wait, hold on. No, hold on.
The nuggets
Time
are
out.
good.
No, time time out. Zaxby's is good. Shut up.
I can't eat Zaxby's because it turns my fucking body. It makes my body take a screenshot.
Okay. Like I get that.
Salsa creeped into my head.
It factually has.
Okay, so like if your body like literally can't have Zaxby's, that's different.
Yeah, I like
like-
Zaxby's. Does not taste bad. It's
However, comma.
Just the worst one.
it's
Okay.
I think it's. I don't think that Zaxby's tastes bad. I just think I agree with Brooke. I think it's the worst one.
Well,
But
of the supposedly higher quality fast food chicken.
Right.
Okay, but
It's not bad. It's just something has to be the bottom.
help me
I want a
understand.
Baconator so bad.
Help me understand. Which of the chicken is homophobic?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's obvious, but like, that wasn't without the context.
No, that's
just-
well, that's just what we refer to it as.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. It's just.
Okay, when you add the context of Chick-fil-A, yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. The
But,
Does anyone like some eggnog?
Okay.
but yeah, Zaxby's isn't bad. It's just something
It
has
hates
to
you.
be. Well, A, it hates me, and B, one of them has to be the worst.
Listen,
Something's got to give, as they would say.
I get it.
You can pull away
The
from
last, literally
Minecraft
last
for 2
couple.
seconds to put it in, because I'm not gonna make you take down your VTubing stuff just to fill in the order.
Yeah,
I am
I'll-
gonna quit probably soon though.
I was gonna say like I totally get it because
milkshake.
the past couple times
Yes, they
I've
have
tried to
their own
have
But that makes
Subway?
your mouth explode. So.
Well, yeah, I can't. Peppermint makes me want to die. So.
No!
What did I get? 12-piece chicken nuggets.
TP is in peril.
I'm a very hungry girl.
I don't want my friends to die.
Dog, I don't. So, Eden, how's it?
Waffle fries.
How does it feel knowing this is probably the most
That's on the
clippable stream
sandwich,
you've
right?
ever
That
had?
sounds like fun.
I don't know.
Eden is focused on food.
That's fair. I understand that.
I'm mildly,
I also-
I'm mildly distracted by.
No, that's
getting
fine. I get it.
lunch.
I also get super focused on food too, so I get it. No, I understand.
I could kind of fuck up a milkshake. I'm gonna be so fucking for real.
Well, you already done your stream, so it's not like there's anything. To
I
worry
have
about.
nothing to lose. You're so right.
Eggnog.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking.
Why do you keep on saying eggnog?
Because I have eggnog.
Oh, okay.
I had to go to the
Obvious
doctor
answer, I
for
have
stream.
eggnog.
I'm gonna-
When you put it like that,
the
you
lemonade
know.
fucks me up.
I'm getting the lemonade that kills you.
Well, it's not the one that kills you because there's no caffeine in this.
I love referring to it as the lemonade that kills you.
This has gotta be one of the most clippable Heathen streams of all time.
This is the average Wednesday lunch conversation, because we get takeout every Wednesday for lunch.
Wait,
Secondary point. Justin is right. There was the Animal Crossing character slave trade.
There was.
wait.
Doc, you can't just say that.
There was. That was real.
Yeah, it really was.
All ordered. Should be here between 12:50 and 1.
I love just saying things and watching Danica short circuit.
God
Foggers,
damn.
foggers. I'm gonna raid somebody.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da.
If
So we're gonna So what we're gonna do for a little while, couple weeks maybe, 2 or 3.
We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes. We're gonna try doing streams like this where Tuesday, Thursday will be the normal stream. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be the same stream time. I'm gonna start streaming on Wednesdays at this time, so at 10. Then I'll stream occasionally on Fridays, depending on whether or not we have D&D. I'm basically just gonna try and up my hours, so you'll be seeing me more for a little bit.
I do like seeing you.
I also like seeing Keaton.
Yeah, no,
let's
yeah.
see.
Dope
Oh,
as
that's
hell.
nice
I love
though.
it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I'll send you to... You know what? I'm gonna send you to Bunchada because I drew her today.
Oh, sick.
Delightful.
This has been a life-changing experience.
I would sure fucking hope so. Tomorrow we'll be back to Silent Hill 2.
Yippee!
Okay.
Jimmy Sunday,
We're
back
back to-
again.
We're back to Jim Sunday.
Yeah.
Lady.
Mhm.
I just looked in her chat and saw the words Republican debuff applied and based, honestly. I'm so glad that this is where I'm sending you.
The Earth
Wait.
patch notes came in.
Wait, for